Welcome to another Art Gang project. This week we are going to be doing urban sketching. A lot of you that have been in my Art Gang before might have done this, but this is one of the most awesome things that you can continue to practice to do. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. Let's jump in. So for this exercise, I am going to be using one of my sketchbooks. You do not need mixed media paper or watercolor paper because we will not be painting these. This is a sketchbook that I got at Michael's. I'm not sure the brand, but I wanted to show you one of my urban sketches. My son colored all over this when he was little, so ignore the crayon marks. But I bring my sketchbook whenever I go out to a restaurant, go on a trip, anything where I'm sitting and maybe waiting for food or waiting for practice to get over. I always bring my notebook and draw what I see. And I always draw with a Sharpie and I never erase. So this is a picture of a restaurant that I was in Barcelona, Spain. And this was in November 30th, 2008, which is a long time ago. But here is what I saw. And when I flip back through drawings like this, then it's a little diary, a little reminder of every place that I've been. So that is what we'll be doing today. Now, unfortunately, we can't travel to Barcelona, but you could travel to your kitchen table or your art table or bring the sketchbook with you this week when you do other things. So I am going to just flip through a couple other drawings in here. Now, this is neither good nor bad. It's just what I was feeling at the time. I actually did color this one in. Let's see, this is my son's. I think I have another one in here. Here, this isn't an urban sketch, but this is just doodling. Here is one of my art supplies with my hand. So let's open up to a new page. And let's just draw what is around you. So I am going to draw this candle, this mask, this eraser, and the edge of my watercolors. Now the trick to urban sketching is you do not want to make this perfect. This is almost like a contour drawing, and a contour drawing is just outlining the shapes. You don't have to, shade anything in. This is all just documentation. What I like to do when I use my Sharpie is instead of holding it at an angle, I'll hold it more up and down. I feel like I get a stronger line that way. So we'll look at this blank sheet of paper and try to fill it in with the things that are around me. I'm going to start first with this candle, and I'm going to be drawing it, at the angle that I'm looking at it. So I can see the top section and the little wick, and then it kind of curves down and goes like this. So as you can see, it's very rough, but that is what urban sketching is. Next, I'm going to do this mask. I'm going to come like this. And so what you'll do is you will just start drawing your own environment in front of you. It's probably going to be your desk or your table that you're working on right now. If you wanted to go grab some things to put on it, you can, Maybe your dad is watching TV or your mom is doing something. You could draw her. People are really fun to draw. I'm going to then draw this eraser. And when I draw this eraser, I can see that there's words on it. So I'm going to put the words on it as well. I'm going to also put in the type. And again, this is more documentation than actually making it absolutely perfect. And then it has a little bit of text on the side. Oh, look, it has those. I've been missing some stuff. There's some boxes. The more little details that you can get with your drawing, the better. And I'm not talking about details where we're shading in. I'm talking about different things that you see on it. I see this AP stamp on it. I see this, it says high quality. I'm not going to really write that. I'll just do squiggly lines. And then above that, I'm going to go back and put in a couple of these seams. Great. Then above that, I have my watercolors. So that's going to start about right here. And this watercolor has a bend to it. And it has 2 layers. And then it also has this blue rubber band closure thing. And the top of it has some circular shapes as well. And this says Faber-Castell. A little doodle. There's a white rounded rectangle. And there we go. How is yours coming? Can't wait to see what you're drawing. All right. Now I also have a Sharpie. I'm going to put the Sharpie right here because I don't really have anything to go here. So I'm going to draw that. I love drawing things and just letting it come out and not worrying about if it's perfect or not. Here's the little hook thing. And then it does say Sharpie on it. And so I'm going to write that. But mine has a sticker on it, so you can't really see. So we'll just do these lines. And then next to this, you can't really see, there is a palette with some paint in it. And it's the shape of a flower. So I'll start to draw that. And then I'll need one more thing to fill in here. What about this highlighter? I will draw that as well. And as you can see, if you don't have everything laid out perfectly, you can add it in. You can find new things to draw. But the goal is to fill up your whole page. So this week, try to do an urban sketch of your art supplies or your table, and then also try to do one with a person or your family. And you might get, it's a little bit harder with people, right? Because they move and they might get up and walk away. And if they do, then it's your job to imagine, to remember where they were at. Because when we're urban sketching, we don't have control over how long someone stays there. So it allows us to work fast and just get the basic idea of the person. I'm going to go back in here and put where this wax is. All right, I cannot wait to see yours. Remember, this is rough and it's more of a documentation. I love this style. There's many, many, many really cool artists that do this sort of thing. If you want to look up Google urban sketching and you'll see there's brilliant, brilliant people out there. All right. Until the next time, always be creating.